I spent every year of my childhood and teen years and young adulthood visiting Thailand from the age of 4 to 21. I thought it would be easy, you know, visiting beaches and stuff like that. Easy, right? Wrong. Every single year. Now brace yourself. Age 4, tiny tourist. At 4, I thought that Thailand was all beaches and fun, but I quickly learned there's a lot more than sand and sun. Mosquitoes are the biggest thing over there. They're like these little tiny ninjas that every afternoon would play connect the dots on my body. And I was only 4 years old. So sunburn, lost in a hotel lobby, and a scared monkey. Those were just minor things to experience, but the mosquito bites that turned into something else were just... Fast forward to 10, when we moved there for a long period of time. I thought moving there would be easy. Again, you got the sun, adventure, that kind of thing. But I was mispronouncing a lot of things during Thai language class. School visits were accident prone. And of course, the mosquitoes hadn't left. So they started on me again. One night I counted 27 bites on my body. Yeah, painful. And I was only 10. So that just proves that even if you were to move to Thailand, you never get used to the mosquito bites, and they never leave you alone unless you take the right precautions, in which case it might help manage them, but it doesn't avoid them at all costs. Trust me on that. By the age of 12 to 13, I was becoming more confident, especially visiting Thailand because we'd be going every year. I could order food, bargain at markets, and basically get by with basic phrases like, hello, how are you? My name is... what is your name? Blah, blah, blah. The heat, tuk-tuks, something that I was so used to. But the mosquitoes, yet again, feasted on me like I was a pizza. This is years later from a 4-year-old, and I've still survived, not got malaria, anything like that. And then we hit my late teens, so 16 to 18 years old. At 16, I thought I could navigate Thailand like an adult. Not really. The rides, markets, adventures, I thought was no problem. Again, not really. It was mainly my parents that took the reins because there's still so much to explore in Thailand, even then. I mean, this was an improvement to my helpless 4-year-old self. And by 21, I thought that I'd finally understood Thailand. I knew those markets, I knew the language, and I knew the food. Minor chaos, getting lost in Bangkok, unexpected heat waves and stuff like that. And yes, the mosquitoes came back and reminded me who was boss. Age, experience, or bravery does not matter. One bite and I'm still helpless, scratching, itching, and potentially in pain. Looking back, every visit has taught me something different. At age 4, chaos is scary, but at age 10, it's hilarious. Age 15, inevitable, and 21, I'm just seeing that as part of the adventure. Thailand wasn't easy, it wasn't simple, but that's exactly why I fell in love with it every single time. So if you ever think about visiting a place multiple times thinking it will be easy, think again. You need to pack patience, humour, and sunscreen, and anything that will deter mosquitoes, particularly anything with strong D in it. Remember to be open-minded every time you visit somewhere, even if you've visited multiple times. If you want to hear more travel stories and bizarre stories at that, be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you in the next video.